peace, a long and distant road from where you have begun. And there are days, there are moments where I'm sure we do not know if we can go on, as if we cannot bear it another day, another step forward, bravely taken, and you do not know how you have gotten here, and you do not know still where you are going, and strangely enough still, it is as if you have always been here. And in these moments, I encourage you, just give it another day. Just one more day. And then the next. There's nothing beyond this moment that you need to concern yourself with. There is nothing in this moment but the next foot forward. And if you cannot bear it, then bear to give yourself rest. That you need not wonder, that you need not be wary of where the next step will take you, or of what tomorrow holds, but that you have this moment now, and that this can be enough to have gratitude, to have rest, to be such a thing that has a moment and then may let it go, that you may rest. And it is a simple thing, and it is profound in the way that all things are a changing thing, and that all things are a developing thing, that all things are a nature, that all things are a course, that all things are a path, and that all things are that you are. So if you are tired, if you find all things surrounding you to be something that is tiring, that is exhaustive, return to the source of your being and let this be peace. Let this be harmony. Let this be enough. Perhaps you do not have to give in this moment or the next. Perhaps you do not have to be a resource, that all things may draw upon you. And perhaps for a moment, you are allowed to be this for yourself. This simply it is sufficient to be, and that we release attachments to this that we know, or this that we believe in the way that we are. But for a moment, let us apply the nature of our own being, the wealth of creation that you are sufficient upon yourself, that your creator is not separate from you, and that this is love here, that this is love now, and it is profound to think, you never would have arrived at such a place as this moment if it were not for the last one, and all that has come before that, and all of the beauty that you have found in the world or within yourself. You never would have found it if you did not begin, if you are not this created thing that is itself creation, and that is forever changing, that is endless in form, that in this moment, the face that you have, the name that you call your own, that you have been something that is beyond these things, and that you will return to these things, and that you will know them is a greater wealth than the life that you are now, and that the life that you are now is not separate from that which you become, or from the beginning. And it is the same resource, it is the same place of love that you have began it, in which you will end, and which exists here now with you. So let us not be afraid. Let us not struggle in attachment needlessly. Let us have acceptance for this path that we are, and this path that we are on, this way, this being, this present moment, what is before, what is after, what is here, what is now. This is enough. In any other place that you will find yourself, it will be just in the very same. That it is come from here, that it is come from now, that it is come from this beginning, that you will arrive at this ending, this one that is love, and that all spaces in between these things are just a test, they are just a trial, they are an experience, they are a seeking out, they are a way of exploring and knowing and growing as the child of creation that you are, and learning that here and then now you are not separate from the love and the care and the delivered nature of your Creator. And let that be enough to rest in. O weary traveler that you are and that I am, let that be enough to rest in for this moment and the next. And let us have an open hand, an open heart, a place that is of rest, a place that is of peace and harmony. Open hand, open heart, letting go, willing to experience, willing to receive, willing to feel, eyes that are open, willing to see, new day, new horizon, one step forward, and the rest that you allow yourself here and now, that you may take that journey, that you may be that experience, and receive of yourself all divinely sacred knowledge bestowed upon you, that you may once more let go again and be this thing, develop into this thing, integrate yourself within this thing that is entirely beyond your comprehension or your ability to know, that you are beyond an ability to know, that the self you are is beyond an ability to describe or to know or even to call your own, but that it is one that we share, and that it has a will upon your life to experience uniquely all that can be through this one that you are and this one that I am. And let us have peace and rest in knowing that it is just in that way, that we are children, that this is a game, that you are at play, and that you are not separate from a beautiful beginning and a beautiful ending, in which love is your name. Let us rest in that. One step forward, another day more. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks. Grateful God. That your courage, strength, protection. With you. Peace.